and it contrasts the city's history with the prospect of investment and development that you have achieved in this impressive country. In the following minutes, I will share some information with you about why I am convinced that the state of Michoacán is Mexico's most attractive business destination. Mexico is part of North America, bordered by the United States and Central America. Together with the United States and Canada, we integrate the North American Free Trade Agreement, one of the largest markets in the world. The diversity of our soil makes Michoacán the national leader in agriculture and top producer of avocados in the world, which we export to more than 34 countries. The Chinese market has been expanding steadily. Michoacán has become the country's undisputed leader in renewable energy, thanks to its hydroelectric and geothermal resources. Our potential for the production of solar energy represents a unique opportunity for companies interested in investing in clear energy. Leading global businesses such as Hutchinson Ports, APM Terminals, ArcelorMittal, AAK, General Electric, and Kimberly-Clark are proof that international companies trust in Michoacán and keep on doing business. So far this year, leading global companies are investing over $2 billion to expand their operations in Michoacán. Michoacán is located and is connected to the world through its 4 airports with permanent and direct flights to major cities in the United States such as LA, Chicago, Houston, Dallas, as well as to Mexico City's International Airport, which guarantees a good connection to China. Mexico has asserted its international leadership in production of vehicles and parts and car parts, reaching the world's 7th position as manufacturer first in Latin America. Most automobile industry factories in Mexico lie within 300 kilometers of the state's capital. This represents a great investment opportunity in the mechanical and metal industry and automobile aftermarket in the value chain. The port of Lázaro Cárdenas has become, in recent years, Mexico's busiest port by cargo tonnage and has attracted investment from the companies with the highest levels of specialization and leadership in these sectors. Thanks to its strategic location, which connects it to Asia Pacific and the markets of Central and North America, as well as its 18-meter deep entrance channel. This is the only port in the Mexican Pacific with a capacity to dock 7th-generation cargo ships. Besides being the most competitive port, it is also young, having many available lots for companies who wish to start operating. Lázaro Cárdenas is not just Michoacán's port. It is in the central western part of Mexico, connecting the main cities that encompass 60% of our national population, including the greatest consumer market, Mexico City's metropolitan area with more than 20 million people and Mexico's main industrial corridor. One of the port's logistic competitive advantage is its railway company, Kansas City Southern, with its double-deck and non-stop trail which transport merchandise for imports and exports through the port connecting to the main consumer cities in Mexico. Furthermore, this network facilitates the movement of merchandise from Lázaro Cárdenas to central USA and the East Coast, shortening the distance and reducing time and cost compared by California's ports. Through the port of Lázaro Cárdenas, Mexico fosters permanent trade relationships with 141 ports in 36 countries, spanning every continent, mainly with Asia Pacific, which is the greatest market in the world since the sum of GDP of its 21 economies encompass 56% of the world's production and 50% of its trade. 59 shipping lines, such as Costco, Maersk, Hapag-Lloyd, and call at the Port of Lázaro Cárdenas. This competition has improved prices and services, increasing the port's efficiency. Hutchinson Ports has operated in Lázaro Cárdenas since 2003 with one of the most specialized terminals in the world. APM Terminals joined in April of this year. Together, these two companies are estimated to move up to 5 million TEUs in the following years. The global nature of the Port of Lázaro Cárdenas is reflected in its imports. The economies that stand out are the leaderships in Asia Pacific, China being the undisputed leader as the most important country of origin of merchandise to Mexico City. The same can be said about exports. This highlights the relevance of China's commercial ties to Mexico and Michoacán. The Port of Lázaro Cárdenas is the port in the Mexican Pacific that moves the greatest amount of vehicles from the world's leading automobile manufacturers. Soon we'll have a total capacity of 660,000 automobiles a year. All these comparative and competitive advantages of the best port in Mexico are multiplied by the special economic zone in Lázaro Cárdenas. Together, they form a competitive alliance offering unique opportunities for your business. Last September, Mexico's President Enrique Peña Nieto, together with Michoacán's Governor Silvano Aureoles, launched the first special economic zone in the Mexican Pacific. The most significant incentive is clearly the 100% exemption from corporate tax. Since corporate tax, the highest in the country, is up to 35%, this total exemption alone should be a deciding factor in establishing your business in a special economic zone. Other attractive federal incentives are discounts in Social Security, payroll tax, training costs, and federal land usage rights, besides a special customs tax system. Moreover, the Governor of Michoacán has decreed additional stimuli for business that settle in the special economic zones, with exemptions of up to 100% in taxes and rights related to environmental protection, land rights, and building and operating permits, besides other favorable conditions to speed up the procedures for the setting up and operating of businesses. The range of fiscal and administrative advantages make the state very attractive for value-added industries, since we are interested in value-added and high-quality jobs. We are highly motivated and fully committed to this large-scale project for regional development and of national impact. Finally, Michoacán means quality of life. The state appears several times of UNESCO's World Heritage List and is a place of extraordinary cultural and natural beauty. Michoacán's most important capital is in its people, warm and multicultural, who welcome you to establish bonds of business and friendships. Morelia hosts several international festivals, among which many outstanding musical events, and Morelia International Film Fest, which has received hundreds of world-renowned artists. Finally, I would like to show you at a glance the 5 main reasons why Michoacán is a wonderful place for your investment. Number 1, it's a special economic zone offering incentives that are competitive across the world in connection to Mexico's best port, Lázaro Cárdenas. Number 2, the Port of Lázaro Cárdenas, Mexico's most competitive port that gives you access to a market of 36 countries. Number 3, its strategic location and global connectivity with people in around 300 kilometers, 66 million people, and including the capital city of Mexico. And number 5, a young and highly qualified workforce with 17,000 new college graduates every year. We are looking forward to seeing you soon in Michoacán. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Justice. Thank you. Thank you, Justice.